Kia ora, I'm Sharon Holt. I'm sure that like me you've heard the calls in the media lately to pronounce our Māori place names and the other Māori words around us correctly. I'm a great advocate for that. I'm very much all about pronouncing Te Reo Māori correctly, but where those calls usually stop is where I would like to continue, and that is to help people to actually make progress in that, because it's all very well to say that we should do this, but most people don't know how to begin. So here we go, I will help you. The main thing to remember when pronouncing Te Reo Māori correctly is that one of the very most important things is to get the vowels right. The pronunciation of the vowels is the key. So they're the same vowels as we've got in the English language. A, e, I, o, u. So in English these vowels can be pronounced in lots of different ways, but in Māori it's a consistent and a phonetic language, so the vowels and all the other letters are always pronounced consistently, which is a really good thing. It makes it much easier. Once you know this, it will be a really big key. A, e, I, o, u. This will always be a, it won't be e or o, it will be a. This will always be e, I, o, u. Many people think this is o, but it's always o in Te Reo Māori. Okay, so that's the key. If you see a macron above, it just means that the pronunciation of that a, e, I, o, u is a little bit longer. A, e, I, o, u. So let's have some examples now. So if you came across this Māori word, which is obviously there's a few of them around the place. The key to pronouncing any Māori word and getting these vowels right is to put a little break after every vowel. If you do that, it breaks up even the longest word really easily so that you can pronounce it easily. Just remember those 5 vowel sounds: a, e, I, o, u, pu, ke, ko. Pu, ke, ko. So it isn't pu, ke, ko because this is o, a, e, I, o, u. Now let's look at a tree. Tō, ta, ra, tōtara. Tō, ta, ra. O, and then this is a. And people say totra, but if your name was tōtara, I'm sure you would prefer it to be called tōtara. I'm sure you would prefer people to call you tōtara than totra. And it's the same with the tree. Tōtara, pu, ke, ko, tōtara, tōtara. It's beautiful. So sometimes we'll come across a place name. It's really actually easy in this holiday time to practice this because we're driving around lots of places, have a little bit more time to look at the place names, see how they're pronounced, challenge ourselves. Oh, we've always said taupo. I wonder what it really is. Okay, so this together, this AU, is in Te Reo Māori will always be O. Because this is a consistent phonetic language, wherever you see the AU, such as in kauri or whānau, this is always going to be O. Now the reason that it's pronounced O is because it's actually au sped up. So we've got our a and our u, au, 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 o. It turns into o. You can say taupo, remember that o, pu, ke, ko, taupo. You can say taupo, you can say taupo. You can break this up again, taupo. But this just gets sped up. Taupo, kauri, whānau. So all of these are always the sound O. Let's take one more place name. Just as a practice, you might see this one as you're driving along. Now, many people say Ngarawahia, and if they say Narawahia, they're missing out the G. Ngā. They say Nara. They're missing out this U here. And they're mispronouncing this. So let's put a break after every vowel. So that's ngā, ru, a, wahia. Ngā rua wahia. There you go. Try it. I'm sure that you'll find it a lot easier.